The Christian Council of Nigeria has marked its 96th anniversary alongside its 32nd Triennial General Assembly with a strong call for justice, righteousness, and national renewal. In line with the Assembly's theme, God's Demand for Justice, the event held in Abuja, which drew church members, economical partners, government, representatives, and dignitaries from across the country and beyond. In his opening remarks, the president of CCN expressed gratitude to God for sustaining the council since its formation 96 years ago. Describing the milestone as a testament to divine grace and unity among member churches, he acknowledged CAN President Oko for his consistent support, particularly during the hosting of the All-African Conferences of Churches in 2023.
How God has led us from inception to this moment. We return all honor and glory to Him, even for the promise of a brighter and more prosperous years ahead. We welcome the chairman of this occasion and president of the Christian Council of Nigeria, Most Reverend Daniel Oko, for all his support to CCN, especially during the hosting of the All-African Conference of Churches in November 2023.
It gives me profound joy to join you in celebrating yet another milestone in the life of this historic and respected council, whose unwavering witness to the gospel continues to inspire faith, unity, and social transformation across the nation. The chosen theme for this General Assembly, Demand for Justice and Righteousness, drawn from Amos chapter 5, verse 24, is not only timely but speaks prophetically to the crisis of our moment. The prophet Amos confronted a society that had become comfortable with religious rituals while abandoning the weightier matters of justice and righteousness. His words echo with piercing clarity in our time as we confront injustice, inequality, corruption, moral decay, and deepening insecurity that threatens the very soul of our nation.
The keynote speaker, former Minister of Information Professor Jerry Ghana, whose presentation focused on the moral imperatives of justice as the foundation of any stable and prosperous society.
Our God loves justice. His foundational throne is rooted on justice. Therefore, our God hates injustice. When He was going to raise a nation within the context of the communities and societies then, with empires in Egypt and Canaan and other surrounding areas, He was going to raise the people. He gave them the law so that they would deal with each other righteously. There would be fairness. And when you look at the Ten Commandments, you will see there that apart from our relationship to God, a lot of it deals with our relationship to one another on the basis of justice, fairness, equity, righteousness, good relationships. God loves good relationships, that people relate with each other on a very equitable and wonderful way.
The Assembly emphasized that justice remains central to national cohesion and development, warning that Nigeria's continued disregard for fairness and accountability has fueled impunity, frustration, and socio-political instability. The CCN called on the federal government to make justice a priority in governance to restore peace and rebuild public trust. As part of the celebrations, the Council honored several distinguished Nigerians for their contributions to national development and the Church. Among the awardees were the First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu, legal scholar S.A.N. Gazama, CAN President Most Reverend Daniel Oko, and other eminent personalities recognized for exemplary service.
the only sub-unit of CCM to single-handedly establish a world-class university. Congratulations.
During the assembly, CCN outlined key priorities for the next 3 years. These include an ambitious program to support 1,000 students annually from IDP camps in northern Nigeria, placing them in boarding schools and eventually universities as part of efforts to preserve Christianity in regions affected by insecurity. The initiative will be funded through a proposed 1 billion naira mission fund to be invested for long-term sustainability. The council also announced plans to develop its permanent secretariat and staff quarters in Abuja. It expressed appreciation to the Church of Nigeria for providing temporary office space and noted that the CCN aims to move into its own facility within 2 years. The CCN leadership concluded the event with a call for unity, resilience, and renewed commitment to the Church's mission despite the country's prevailing challenges, affirming that justice remains the pathway to true peace and national progress.